Boy, you know what time it is.
Welcome to the Bromigos podcast.
I need it!
Hey, how are you?
Welcome back, everyone. It's another episode of your favorite podcast, the Bromigos podcast. This is episode 91, and it's the Hoochie Man holding it down as always, and I got my fellow counterparts with me.
How the fuck have we not been canceled yet after 91 episodes? Pump your fist if you feel me and holler if you hear me. It's your boy, the Undercover Brotha, in the motherfucking house.
Yeah, and I don't know how I'm going to follow that, but it's your boy, Panama Red. What's going on, people? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Y'all good?
I'm still reeling from that last episode we did.
Woo-wee.
That was a fucking long one.
2 hours.
It sounded like it. Sounded like a bloodbath, honestly.
Did you listen to it yet, Hunter?
I've seen bits and pieces, but I just really can't deal with all the political BS at this moment.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm trumped out, bro, after that one.
Who you telling? Who you telling? I'm not even going to bring it up. I did it in another group chat. It's exhausting at this point. I just want it over with. Be honest. That's all I really have to say about it. I don't have much to say about it. I just want it to be done.
What is it, 3 weeks now? Maybe less?
Yes.
Probably.
I'm like, I don't even care.
I'm so fucking over this.
Yes. I've had enough.
And it's crazy because I have more liberal friends than I do like conservative friends. And hell, even people consider us liberal, which I don't know how the fuck you get that, considering we clown both sides on a regular basis. But like, it's all I hear is like their side, and like I want to hear others' perspectives too. Like, is anybody like normal? Like, does anybody like have like a normal point of view about shit that just isn't super one way or the other? Like, fuck, bro. I'm tired. I'm exhausted.
I've met a couple people. That are pretty neutral. I mean, my question to the people who say that we're liberal, what makes you say that? Do you actually listen to us? Because I don't believe, I mean, maybe unless someone could come on the show and point out why they believe and, give me examples of things that I've said where that would lead you to believe that I'm liberal. But
well, we're also homophobic and transphobic and all that other shit, considering the stuff that we posted, which is completely out of context and heavily edited. So,
I mean, but I got gay friends. I got gay friends. That's like saying I have black friends. I got gay friends. Listen, I don't see.
Hey, Mike, that's my black friend.
I don't.
That's my black friend who happens to be gay. Checking off 2 boxes in one.
Equality.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gay. You're gay. Do you have the gay?
That's my black gay friend who happens to be trans.
Bro,
boom.
I don't.
Checking off more boxes.
I feel like we've said this enough times, though. I've said, like, I don't care. If you're trans, I don't care. I do not give a shit. You should be able to live how you want. Yes. And other people should be able to live how they want too. If you want to be trans, be trans. If you want to feel some kind of way and have certain beliefs and you want people to respect that, fine. But you should do the same. We can agree to disagree. And I think that seems to be the problem. People just don't agree with our point of view. And that's fine.
There's also a perspective of like people become outright hateful, not like about like the gay and trans stuff. Like, I mean, I don't understand why you gotta be hateful about it. Like, it's been around for just people in general, mostly conservatives, but like people in general are just hateful about the whole gay, trans, like not even like us talking about it, but like in general, the entire general spectrum of it.
Why do we care so much about what other people think?
Because people have nothing better to do with their lives.
And that seems like a self problem. That seems like you should be working on self. Listen, part of the being trans is the transition, right? The freedom to be yourself. Part of that is discovery. It seems like to me, like people who are making this conversion are doing the physical part of it, but aren't worried about the spiritual and emotional side of that as well. Because part of that is being able to accept who you are. And once you've accepted who you are, you really don't give a fuck about what other people think.
I don't know if I agree with that though. I don't know if I feel it's the other way around. I feel like people spiritually and mentally feel the way they feel, but they don't make the physical transition, whether it's money or any reason, to differentiate from that,
But who are you making these changes for though? Right? Aren't you doing it for yourself? So it sounds to me like, yeah, I'm doing this for myself, but I want to be accepted by others. But who cares? Listen, man, you came in this world naked and alone. You're gonna leave this world naked and alone. You do right by the people who are close to you. Who the fuck? Like, as I get older, bro. And
Which
for
you are
those
very old.
I'm not very old. I'm almost 40.
Unk years in my book.
You come to realize that a lot of shit just doesn't matter. A lot of what people think just doesn't matter. Because truth be told, I love you, but what you think, why should that? I respect your opinion, but at the end of the day, I can choose to ignore that shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of it's just peace is a beautiful thing, man. It really is. It's a beautiful thing.
That's kind of like where I'm at. Hell, I think I even said something on Twitter earlier today about it because there was a what's called viral post going around that was like, "Oh, do you think your followers like you?" And I'm just like, I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure some of them do. Maybe a lot of them do. But like, what's important is that I like myself, and I think I'm starting to do that. So who the fuck cares what everybody else thinks?"
Wait, someone said this to you?
No, I put my 2 cents in on that
Okay.
viral post is what I mean.
Okay.
Which I think makes sense because, like, I mean, we shouldn't have to change who we are for other people. And Lord knows I've been guilty of that more times than I can count. But
Look, at the end of the day, if you're comfortable in whatever setting you're comfortable in, that's fine by me. I don't really care.
yeah, my patience is too thin at this point. Well, not my patience, but like, I just don't, my, what's the word I'm looking for? Attention span is too short nowadays for me to care about what everybody else is doing.
You got brain rot. You got brain rot.
I got
That's
brain
what it
rot
is.
more or less.
Social media
Self-brain
do that
rot.
to you, though.
Yeah, no, that's true. I have people that are, I know people that are like chronically online, and like I feel as though their entire existence kind of is what other people that follow them think about them. And like when anyone has a different opinion than them, it's like I'm offended with you and I don't want to talk to you because you have a different opinion than me, which I think is very unhealthy. But
I don't. How did we get there? I'm glad you brought this up because how did we get there?
we talk
Like,
about this all the time and we never have a straight answer for it. That's the problem.
it just doesn't make sense. Like,
Did it
when
change
did
after COVID?
No, I think it was well before COVID.
no, it's
It was
been
well.
this. I mean,
I think it was even well before Trump.
No, not so much. Not
Oh,
so
like
much.
I know online bullying's been
No.
a thing, but
Like
I feel like
cyberbullying has always been a thing.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's been ramped up a lot after COVID happened. I guess everyone just being quarantined, like feels like since then everyone's just been kind of wacko out of their mind.
Like taking the politics out of it, Trump has really shown people like it's cool to be a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like it's cool to just go online. Like, bro, some shit just shouldn't be said. Like
The quiet
the piece
parts
of the-
always get said out loud. With
yeah,
him.
like some shit just shouldn't be. Like, keep that shit to yourself, bro. Nobody cares. Like, relax. Like Donald has come and he just I feel like he's done nothing but make society worse.
Yeah.
What has he contributed? Anything? Like,
Well, especially
fuck the politics
Springfield.
part of it. Like, fuck the politics and economy and all that. Like, just what he's done for society.
You know, it's funny because, and I didn't get the chance to say this last week, and that's like a hindsight 2020 feeling. But with John, I wanted to bring up the point where it's like I feel as though the conservatives on Twitter specifically, because that's mostly what I look at nowadays, are what the liberals at least were perceived to be in 2020 and 2016. I feel as though the roles have reversed, and now they're the crazy ones online, or at least crazy looking.
So, what was crazy for you? Because I've heard you say this before, and I have some. I don't see anything radical from, like they always say, the radical left, and I mean you have some, but what are these things? What are you referring to when you say
I
that?
can't remember anything specific because it was years ago, but it's like just the things I read and how that side interacts either with itself or the opposing side. Like to me, it just came off very. I don't know if radical would be the term I would use, but definitely, in a sense, a brain rot type.
Oh no,
of
there
feeling.
are people that are definitely radical. Like you have some of these call them like the radical vegans, right?
Oh no, they're fucking insane.
That they're liberal. You know what I'm saying? So you have people like those, but that's the equivalent of that is the MAGA-tards, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. They are what
know?
the radical left was the last 2 elections.
Like they're both the fucking same, man. They're both the same. Like I have no problem with conservative.
One has
views.
more prevalence than the other, though. At this point,
nah, they're about the same, bro. If you
You saw the clip I put in the chat the other day, right?
which
Where
was
it was this guy and this girl were talking on a podcast, and then she said something along the lines of, "If an entire group of people want something, then they should get it." And then the guy,
I saw that.
So if Alabama, everybody in Alabama wants slavery back, you're saying they should get it?
Yeah.
And she said,
That's
yes.
just dumb as fuck.
Yeah, that was like those kind of ideals are fun. That's stupid. Like I wanted to say the R word, but I don't feel like fucking with another group of people, so I'll just say stupid. No, fuck that. That shit's the R word. Like, come on, man.
Say it with your chest.
Nah, I don't want no problem with those people, man. What?
Listen, the only people that are going to have a problem with us are teachers.
Teachers. I love teachers. I think teachers don't get paid enough money.
They don't. My sister's a teacher. I know.
I think the reason that America's education system is going down is because you don't pay teachers.
Yeah.
You're giving them a shit salary and expecting them to produce CEOs. Come on, bro.
Okay, so here's a funny story, because like when my sister moved to South Carolina, she moved before anybody else did, like years ago. She took a $20-something thousand pay cut from Jersey to South Carolina. Like, how do you expect to survive off of that? Like, that's a pretty significant number, especially for teachers. And I don't know what teachers were making as base salary in Jersey, but I'm sure apparently it's exponentially better than down here. I'm not sure how there's such a discrepancy.
So I don't know the salary exactly, right? But Google is free, so I'm sure I will find out. But the fact is, these are the people that are teaching, that have your children for 8 hours a day. Right? These teachers have an immense influence on your children. You think you would want to pay people who are, make it like you have to incentivize people to do things. Yes, teaching is a calling. You have to have a passion for it too, as well. But people have to live too. In the economy that we live in, people got to survive, bro. Like, come on, they need to be able to pay. And these people are they are teaching our young and brilliant minds, man.
They're teaching the future.
Like, come on.
Teaching young and brilliant minds, but they have, like, high schoolers have the a 6th grade reading ability.
Yeah, that's sad. And then you expect them to, not only teach your children, but they have to be therapists for your children. They have to be, to some extent, your children's best friends. They have to parent to these kids, because some of y'all motherfuckers just don't know how to raise your damn kids. Kids damn terrible. Shit. Listen, let me tell you something, bro. If I would have behaved how these kids, bro, my mama would have whooped my ass. Fuck this shit. My mama would have beat the black off of me. Let me tell you. Okay, my mama was an Olympic ass whooper. No joke. Bro. I'm telling you. And I'm not saying my mom, maybe not the way my mama used to be, but some of these kids need to get their behind touched, man.
That's the thing. People don't believe in not beating their kids, but like, people don't believe in disciplining their kids through physicality anymore.
Man, it depends.
That's just another change that has happened over the years.
It depends, bro. The punishment should fit the crime. You know what I'm saying? You do some shit where people's life are threatened, you could kill yourself and others, bro. You think a stern talking to is going to help him understand the gravity of his fucking decision? No way, man. You got to test that ass.
Listen, the only time I ever got the belt, I was like either in kindergarten or 1st grade, and I never got it since. You know why? Because I never wanted to feel that shit again.
Better than me, Matthew.
Well, I think a large problem with today's generation of youngins that are coming up through kindergarten or whatnot, they got, this. They got, like, some of them have a phone or an electronic device of some sort, which I feel like that shouldn't happen. Also, you have TikTok, which is easily accessible. I'm not saying that YouTube isn't, but YouTube has a YouTube Kids app, so there's a filter on that. TikTok, there is no filter, so they could just go scrolling willy-nilly and see whatever is on there, and then they act out. And then there's no discipline because the parents, they allow it. I mean, they don't do any monitoring of what the kid's doing. I mean, some do, but a large portion don't. So they don't, when they misbehave, they don't take away electronics. They don't do any of that. So it's a large problem with what we got going on in today's society.
So, question about society: do you guys feel, and be honest about how you really feel about this overall? Do you feel like we as a society have gotten softer?
Yes.
100%.
What makes you say that?
I feel like people, how do I say this properly?
Things
I
that
feel
were being
like-
labeled as offensive like 15 years ago are being labeled as offensive now because
Not
people
only
have,
that,
sticks and stones break my bones, words can never hurt me. That was the saying when I grew up. Now it's like sticks and stones break my bones, words always hurt me. I guess people just care too much about themselves, or they see themselves as something that's like greater than the general public, which shouldn't be that way. I mean, it like not everyone's gonna like you, okay? You just gotta roll with it. If someone doesn't like you, okay, that's fine. But in this generation, it's that person said you don't like me. All right, well, how about I fight him? How about I fight him then? Maybe then he'll like me. No, not everyone's gonna like you. So are you gonna
Or
fight
harass
everyone that
them.
doesn't like you? Yeah,
harassing them doesn't do. I've seen that quite a bit too. Like someone doesn't like you for whatever reason, harassing them.
Yeah.
definitely
Maybe
doesn't
if I
help
call
that
them a
case.
slur, they'll like me. They'll learn to respect me. No,
Like you try to make
that's not
friends
how it
with
works.
women, and it's like, if you're like an incel or whatever, you're trying to you're just trying to get her attention, and you're just being really creepy about it.
Hey, what's that like, man? What's that like having racist people in your family? What's that like? Come on, man. I don't got racist people in my family. My family has everything in it. So if somebody's racist in my family, they're just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But what's that like to have somebody like one of your uncles or aunts or cousins or grandpas like those fucking niggers? What's that shit like, bro? What do you think when that happens? It's like, for real, I'm so serious.
No, I'm thinking of I was like maybe 9 or 10 when it happened, and we stopped at my uncle's house, and he's a big Steelers fan, but he was talking about the football players, and he's like, I'd love to see them run. And it's like, I didn't clock it, but my mom and my dad did, and I was like, whoa, what did he say? Because they just started laughing. I was like, what was so funny? And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, you wouldn't understand. You're too young.
I wouldn't say it's funny. I think I told the story on the podcast too. I was over visiting some in-laws, or not in-laws, like some relatives back before I moved, and they were just I don't remember what they were talking about, but all of a sudden one of my extended family members just dropped the N-word, like calling a group of people the N-word out of nowhere. And I sat there and I didn't say nothing at the time, and I probably should have. I was like, that wasn't right. I wouldn't have done that.
So does anybody in the family ever come like, hey, you know what, Jack? That wasn't cool, man. You shouldn't
No.
be.
In that particular instance, no. No one said anything.
Hey, no corrections. You see, that's why that shit continues. Y'all make that shit okay, bro.
I'm not saying. Crazy. Yeah.
No, I just like I said, I never had someone just say some old racist shit around me. Like my family, that's not a thing. It's just not a thing. Like I said, we're of all different shades. I got like some native indigenous group. My grandfather, I forget what he's from. I asked my mom the other day. She don't know. Useless. Terrible. But
she's gonna come to Germany and beat your ass for that.
No, that short ass woman is doing nothing. I'm excited to see my mama though. But she ain't doing shit. But I'm curious to know what that feels like. Because like especially if you're a person that really believes that's wrong. I would just wonder what that's like.
Now you mentioned that, like, I do correct, not saying I correct, but like when my parents say something that like I don't necessarily agree with, I kind of be like, yo, slow your roll there. Like that's kind of fucked up what you just said.
Just like that. You say it just like that. Yo, slow your roll.
And versions of it. Not the exact same way. It's just how I talk. I don't know. The way I talk just rubs people the wrong way, or I try to insert some seasoning in it.
You rude? You gotta you gotta tell them.
No, I'm not rude about it. I'm just like, I was like, was that really necessary? Type of thing.
Okay. I feel it. See, I've had these issues with my mother raised a very vocal son because my mother was a very vocal person herself, right? So some faults, sometimes I'm like, damn, I'm too much like my mother. Like you could tell that I needed some male influence in my life. You know what I mean? But I've had beef with my mom over plenty of shit, bro. Because my mom would say some foul shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Like my mom used to have a problem with one homosexual. I almost said the gays. Fuck it. My mom used to right. That's what
Jail.
she used to. Oh, lock me up. Jail. Yes, it's been
It's back, baby.
Jail.
It's back, baby.
Jail. But
Lock his ass up.
used to have a problem with the gays, bro. I can tell the story. My sister in college was experimenting, right? And my mom found out about it.
How?
I don't remember how. I don't remember how. I just remember that she found out about it. And my mom, he started crying, bro, like someone had died. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, oh my God. Because my mom used to be like really, at that time, was like super religious.
It's a sin. You're going to hell.
Oh man. And I got into the biggest argument with her. I was like, yo, what's up? Like, is she not your daughter still? You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt strongly about that. Listen, I believe in it. I believe everyone should live how they want. That's what I'm saying. I believe that so much that I beat up a gay dude for hitting my sister in high school. You know what I'm saying? We got no problem with the gays.
Just because you act like a woman doesn't mean you can't get these hands.
You know what I'm saying? I got no problem with the gays. I got no problem with anyone. I love everyone. I love and hate everyone equally.
Yeah. Whose Discord's going off back there?
Oh, do you hear that? Oh, that's mine.
I hear that.
Whoops.
God damn it, Hoochie.
Whoopsie daisy.
God fucking damn it, Hunter.
You fucking nerds. You some nerds. The fact that you heard that and knew what it was.
It's not about knowing what it was. It's about editing, God damn it. I'm a nerd when it comes to that.
Oh, excuse me, Matthew.
Excuse you, Michael.
Sorry, my motorsports friends were hitting me up.
Anyway, we're talking about your sister and women. You wanted to talk about something, Mike. You had something in regards to women that you wanted to discuss or had intention.
I mean,
to.
It's not something. I don't really got nothing. You discuss. I don't have nothing to discuss. What are you talking about?
Well, Dante brought something up, and which I thought was interesting because I don't know if we all spend a lot of time online and such, but Dante brought up the idea of like these internet dating shows that come up. Like he said specifically the balloon popping speed dating, but like there's other ones that are like they're behind the curtain or they just or the button one. Or
I
like
don't really care for those. I think those are corny.
I think those are shallow. They're not even just corny. They're super shallow.
Of course they are. Especially, so I haven't seen much of like the button one or the behind the curtain, but I've seen the balloon popping one. They're the foolishness. First of all, it really grinds my gears that women, complain so much about men and the way men are and what men don't do and what they should be doing and their idea of what a man should be, when I think some of these ladies should take a long and hard mirror and look at themselves, bro, because y'all ain't all that.
I mean, I agree, but there's the same argument could be said for men nowadays too, because ever since the whole Andrew Tate thing became popular, like everybody's trying to imitate him and like his takes on women to some degree, and that's kind of annoying in its own right.
So say what you want.
Playing devil's advocate anyway.
Say what you want about the man. He wasn't entirely wrong, bro. Some of these women really got their head way.
Oh no, like I agree. Like I agree with you on that. But sometimes some of the things he said was
you know the difference about few past generations, bro. The difference was it wasn't just that men simply respected women. It wasn't just that, right? Of course, chivalry, all that. These women also carried themselves in dignified ways, and in ways that so they commanded your respect. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women ain't here be conducting them yes, you should respect women. Women deserve respect, you should. But if you don't I was taught, how is anyone going to respect you when you don't respect yourself? How can you demand that? You don't know what that is. You don't respect yourself.
What does respect look like to you, in your opinion?
What, as a man?
Yeah, well, let's go.
So as a man, I'll tell you this, right? As a man, I haven't respected myself until my mid-30s. Nah, being real, like calling it out on some man shit. A lot of the things that I talked about in early episodes, I look back and they were fun in the moment. You know what I'm saying? But what do you get from that? You know what I'm saying? So I think as a man, conducting yourself, abstaining when you should, taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. These are things that shows that you respect yourself and love yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I had listen, I'm not saying that I regret it. I do to an extent, but I had fun doing it too. It's just that, what kind of man is that? A man? Is that a man? You're giving yourself to everyone?
It's funny you mentioned that because like I was gonna bring up and I know we brought this up before, like the idea of the chase, right? I feel
Yeah.
like that was also part of the thing with guys and dating, where it's like you had to chase the girl. The girl
Yeah.
was making it difficult for you.
Yeah.
Now I feel like they have such high standards that they make it nearly impossible because they
No.
literally cut off such a large percentage of men.
No.
But at the same time, guys and girls, they put it out too easily.
I completely.
Or they put it behind a paywall.
So first of all, people need to learn to stay in their lane. First of all, I think a lot of people that say that about women, I feel like they're trying to go after women that they have no shot at getting. Like, you also have to be realistic. Like, I'm not going to go chase after Halle Berry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have as much confidence as I have, right? I know there's limits to this shit. Being realistic about it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, I don't agree with that. In order to just get respect from someone, you just have to learn to respect yourself. Men and women. Men, we've given ourselves excuses for how to behave badly. One key should open up many locks, but a lock should be opened by one key. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, I'm sorry. That's immature. That's immature as fuck.
We've given
ourselves the most ridiculous excuses to behave badly. We demand loyalty from women, but we're not being loyal to them. Come on, bro. And it's unfortunate that it took me to get to where I am to learn this.
This is a perfect question for me to ask because who else would I trust more with this question than my friends? Okay. So you guys know I was dating a girl a couple months ago and things unfortunately had to end the way they did. I won't get too much into it, but so ever since I've moved, I've had this like weird feeling like I still have hope that we can still be together in some capacity. I don't know how, I don't know when, but needless to say, on a romantic level, I'm still waiting for her, right? But while I'm down here, your boy's trying to play some game. He's trying to get his game up. He's on the apps. He's trying to get it. He's trying to do what he's doing. He's talking to women at his job because it just makes it that much accessible to me. So, and I feel like there's like this weird moral conundrum I'm having where it's like, I feel like I'm not being disloyal, but like, I don't know, something inside me, it just doesn't feel right. I don't know how else to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, are you picking up what I'm putting it down, or
like you're trying to spit game while you still got a little boo thing going,
Yeah. And it's not like we don't talk or anything. Myself and I don't want to say ex because I feel like it has a negative connotation, but like former girlfriend, like we still talk and we still care about each other. So it's like, I don't want to break that.
It's difficult when
but I also need some ass desperately.
Yeah, it's difficult when it's long distance, but
jail.
Don't fucking jail me. I'm just doing what you're doing. I'm just blooming at a later time.
Lock his ass up. Lock him up.
Get the fuck out of
jail.
Here.
Lock that ass up. I need some ass. Jail. They got some of that for you in jail. Nigga.
Bro, let me tell you, speaking of trying to get some ass, oh my God, I can't tell you how many single moms are in this fucking area. It drives me nuts.
Oh, it's not just there. There's single moms up here too.
I know, but it's very evident down here. Like there are so many single moms down here that are like my age. Like they got 3 kids.
Yeah,
like, I ain't trying to settle down like that right now.
Yeah, that was kind of weird the other day. So I still use Snapchat, so I was just looking to add random people like I do. Like sporadically, I'll go on. I'll be like, yeah, boom, 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 boom. I look at one of the profiles, 24, mother of 3, single. I was like, huh?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Mother of
into.
not 1, not 2, not 3. Don't know if there's a 4th one coming, but how do you have 3 kids
Yeah,
and you're
that's
still
fine,
single and you're not even at 25? But something went wrong with you. Clearly, it wasn't the first, second, or third baby daddy's fault. It was your
You
fault.
know what? These be the people that vote for Trump. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
That's also. I also see a lot of those down here too.
Yeah. Let me ask you something, Matt, to your
Yeah.
question. Okay, because I ain't forget, because I'm locked in today.
I know you're locked in. You're high. I can see it. You've been smoking all episode.
Do you still speak romantically to your past girlfriend, your previous girlfriend?
On occasion.
Then you're fucking wrong.
That's what I needed to hear.
Listen, so the younger me would be like, fuck that, that's not your girlfriend. Do you? That's not your girlfriend.
Yeah,
You don't know
yeah.
her shit. You know, I'm gonna say that because that's how I used to think. But here where I am now, because you're speaking to her romantically, unless you're gonna shut the door, like choose. That's the thing. You can't have your cake and eat it too, bro.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I guess my justification was that we're technically not together anyway, but like we still
Which is
care
not wrong.
about each other in the sense. So it's like I feel that's where the moral conundrum comes in, where it's like I do say things on occasion, not every day, but like it's tough mentally and emotionally for me to get past that sometimes because Lord knows I need something. I'm dying here. I actually was spitting some game to a girl at my job last week and got her number. Part of me feels guilty for that naturally, but
So
I felt good.
Listen.
Yeah.
There's no need to feel guilt because at the end of the day, you don't owe her anything. At the end of the day, that's the truth. You don't owe her anything. She's not your wife.
Okay.
She's someone that you dated previously. She's not your wife. Okay. The problem with that is though, you felt deeply for her. You can't come up in here and parade her around and say the things you were saying and then don't stand by it like you didn't fucking mean it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, no, I see. And the thing is, I do mean it, but at the same time, like I'm where I am, she's where she is. And
does she, if she means that much, lock it in, bro. If that monkey is on your back, man, it's that bad. You got to make a choice. Ultimately it's up to you to make. You got to make a choice. I'm just saying. She don't owe you shit. Like, do you, nigga? Fuck, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Bang. I'm saying sip a little something, a little bourbon, bang, knock it out, bang that shit out. You're young. You don't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? Don't be silly, wrap your willy. You feel me? But
I ain't trying to have no kids either, right?
Wrap it up before you pack it up, you know?
If you, how would you feel if she went and slept with some other dude?
Doing the same things I'm doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, how would you feel about it? Would you be okay with that?
In a sense, yes. Because again, it's not like we're together.
Okay.
I say that now, but like, you know, who knows what it would be like in the moment. I mean, maybe I'd be hurt a little bit, but I would understand. I'm not, it's the word I'm looking for. I'm not completely out of touch where we're in a sense where it's like, oh, you promised you'd still be with me, blah, blah, blah. Where it's like, I get it. Yeah, there was someone else you had. As long, you know, it's the type of thing where it's like, I get it, but like, as long as we could still kind of commit to each other when we can, if we can, that's where I'm at with it. You know, I wouldn't be mad if she
was it like an open relationship then at that point?
No, it's not an open relationship. At least not in this sense.
Okay.
At least I don't think so. I don't consider it an open relationship.
So first of all, you're a cuck.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Just kidding.
God damn it!
Chairs in the corner, my friend. Chairs in the corner.
Where's the cuck couch in the hotel room?
Jail.
No, it's not a couch. It's a chair.
Lock me up. No, just kidding. I just wanted to fuck. I'm just kidding. Right.
No, it's fine. I know you're kidding.
But no, on a serious note, though, that's very mature of you. That is very mature of you. I'm not so sure that I wouldn't feel some. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, you're 1,000,000% right. Right. You're 1,000,000. I'm not so sure if I would have been able to accept something like that. I might have
Yeah.
felt some kind of way.
I mean, I'm not saying I
Well,
wouldn't feel
yeah.
some kind of way, but at least I would understand. That's kind of my, and then again, that's my justification for it right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she'd be a little hurt by it, and I don't know how to communicate that to her. That's the other problem. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to communicate it.
How do you think you would feel bad if you slept with someone else?
A little bit, not like a lot, but like a little bit. Because again, I
Like
understand the situation, or at least I think I do.
like a damn, this bee stung me, or damn, I just got hit by a bus.
Slightly higher than a bee stung me, I guess.
Okay, then.
So getting bit
Hey,
by a
do
dog.
Like you got bit by a dog. Exactly. That's exactly.
Then
what
do you wait? Depending on the dog. No, I'm just kidding. Do you, bro?
You get bit by a Rottweiler. Well,
Yeah, you know,
It might hurt a little bit more, but you know.
That ain't gonna hurt a lot.
Let's say for argument's sake, a German Shepherd. Okay.
That's still a pretty big bite.
That's a
It's
good
a German
bite.
Not a
Shepherd.
bus. It's not a bus though. It's not a lion.
True.
Well, I mean,
true.
what-
Not a bus.
It's not
Yeah.
getting
When the
stomped
when
in
the
by an
cops
elephant
bring
or
out-
a hippo.
When the cops bring out the canine, they don't bring out a Shih Tzu. They bring out a fucking German Shepherd.
Yeah, but that German
that was
Shepherd's
a-
trained to be a fucking
I
asshole.
thought it was a Belgian Shepherd. Isn't that what it is?
I don't know. I
Oh,
mean,
not a Belgian.
I'd make a joke here that say you might know better than we would, Mike, but I'm not going to do it.
Why? Because I'm a dog.
No,
I
because
think
you
it's
have
because you're in Germany.
bit of a darker
Oh.
complexion.
All right. Wow.
I'm sorry, put me in the jail.
Even I wasn't going that way.
You had more run-ins with the cops than I had, my boy. I'm one of the good niggas. I'm one of the good niggas. That's a good nigga, boy. Yeah, I'm one of the good ones, man. I didn't get in, like, I did stupid shit as a kid. Like, I'm not going to say I was. Part of growing up is trying to find yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
I get it.
I did my fair share of, following before I learned that ain't the way.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So, but nothing ever get arrested or no shit like that. Like, I never been.
I know. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Nah, it's for the people so they know Panama's not a delinquent.
Yeah,
he's one of them good niggas.
What did I say about you earlier, yesterday or whatever? I said I will never not talk you up in a way because you're just that good of a person or something along those lines. I said it in one of our group chats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I'm not like, bro, I'm not that hard to get along with. Like I think I'm a fairly chill dude. I think so.
Why do you think we're all friends?
I'm pretty level-headed. I think a lot of people who have come to get to know me understand. I mean, man, I could be a dickhead, but like anyone can. So
yeah,
I'm not perfect.
So let me ask you this then, and this goes out for everybody in the chat here. How hard do you think you have to suppress being a dickhead until you finally have had enough? Like, what's your level at?
I don't know. It'd have to take a lot for me to fucking act out like that. I don't usually act out like that.
No,
I bet you have one point in your life.
You're a pretty level-headed dude.
Yeah, for the most part. You gotta do a lot for me to get to a level where I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care about anything anymore.
Not even get angry? Like, have you ever gotten like angry and like lost your shit at somebody? Like, I can't not believe you've never gotten like angry and been a dickhead to somebody. I
get to the brink of it. Like, I'm talking about like a public setting. If it's like, playing Xbox and shit, then yeah, it doesn't take much for me to fucking fire off.
How many slurs did you use in a single sentence?
I'm not saying all the niggers. Oh, goddamn.
Listen, Call of Duty's coming out next week.
Old Call of Duty, nigger. You used to go into the lobbies. Nigger. Like, bro, come on, man.
Exactly.
Everybody, fuck you. Oh, the old lobbies used to be fire. Old lobbies.
2009 to 2012, baby. There'll never be another time.
The old lobbies used to be fire. Talking about like the PlayStation 3 days, bro. PlayStation 4. These lobbies used to be fire. Fuck.
Oh my God.
Bullying worked back then.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bullying. It was straight. But no, and then you used to stay in the lobby with the same people too. Like that shit was dope.
That's the other thing. That's the shit I miss.
Yeah, being able to stay in the lobby, like, nah, run that back, bro. Run that back.
Now the only thing I do is bully my friends that I game with because that's just what we do to each other. That's how our relationship has deteriorated.
Gaming is fun.
It is.
You can call us nerds. Gaming is fun as fuck.
I can't do it. I can't wait for COD next week. I haven't bought a COD in almost 10 years. I am going to play the fucking shit out of that.
I bought it and then got a refund.
You broke my heart.
I gave it.
I have hope for this one. I have hope that this one.
I have hope for this one, actually, for once.
I will wait. I will watch the clips and see, and then if it looks good.
Wait for it to go on sale. That's what you do. Christmas will come not too long after.
Yeah. What I've been playing is FIFA. I've been playing FIFA and
Nerd.
The Monkey King game.
Was that that Wukong game? Is that what it is? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Black Wukong. That shit's fire. I've been playing. That's all I play. FIFA.
I've been doing a lot of college football 25.
How is that?
Oh, it's so fun. So fun.
I heard it's great.
I'm in a dynasty with a bunch of my friends. They've all got like, Big Ten schools and like Texas, Notre Dame, all that stuff. I'm stuck at Kent State. I'm stuck at Kent State. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to move up. Sorry, we're building a nice program over in Ohio.
It's funny though because like apparently this is like the best football game to come out in like the last 5-7 years, maybe more. I mean, Madden has consistently shit the bed.
Well, it's the first college football video game that's come out in a decade.
Yeah,
bro. Can we talk about this real quick? Can we talk about how poor all the sports games have been getting? Can we talk about that?
Yes. 100%.
Entire fuck is it the same across? I don't know what sports games you guys play, but
I mostly play WWE games, so I can. I've had a all right, whatever. But I see the same trends though. Like what did I see someone post about? NBA is going to be implementing this like fucking game mode, and I saw someone say NBA 2K is everything but a normal basketball game at this point.
Yeah. It's some like virtual, not like virtual. It's like some fucking, you can jump up in the air and you can tap this on the wall and you get more points and you can boost and you can that. It's like, bro, I just want to play basketball. I want to dribble. I want to break somebody's ankles. I want to drive up to the paint and dunk on someone.
So much foolishness. Like everything. I blame Fortnite.
We have played Fortnite.
Bro, look at it.
It's a lot of fun.
Look, but I haven't played Fortnite in God knows how long. But listen, bro. No, seriously. Look how the gaming was before, like Call of Duty before Fortnite. Look how it was. This purest form. And then Fortnite blows up. And then here comes Call of Duty with their bullshit and all these weird ass fucking skins and everything dope you got to pay for. Like, Call of Duty wasn't like that before.
Call of Duty Warzone, PUBG, like every sport now, or every game that
even
comes
Battlefield,
they have a battle royale mode.
Yeah, like Battlefield has consistently shit the bed the last.
Has Battle Royale ruined it?
NHL has a Battle Royale mode, and I don't even know how that works.
Jail. Lock them up.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
What the fuck? A Battle Royale. What are they coming out there? Do they do like the goalies do and they run and they take off their gloves and shit?
I don't know. I know a wrestling game has a Battle Royale too. I haven't bought that one, but
what the fuck?
Is that like a Royal Rumble? Is that
no, it's not the Royal Rumble. Like, of course, the Royal Rumble is the Royal Rumble. That's its own thing in itself. That's the best fucking mode you can play. But like I think the AEW game had like that Stadium Stampede thing where it's like 40 people. I guess I would know. So no one else would, but like 40 people are in like a stadium, so to speak, and then you just like I don't know how you win because I've never bought the game and I haven't played it. So it's like I guess you pin the guy to move on. I'm
dumb. I know how Battle Royal works for WWE. Yeah, everybody starts in the ring at once and then one by one elimination.
Yeah. That's the fun ones. That's the chaos that I love.
Yeah. Royal Rumble very different from that.
Yeah. But to Mike's point, going back on subject, like sports games particularly are everything but a good sports game. That's like Madden has gone to shit for the last decade. Yeah. WWE has had, for me anyway, has had its hits and misses. 2K, NBA 2K, NHL, I think is hit or miss every now and again.
Even NASCAR, like that. even my friends who don't watch NASCAR anymore, they say like, you know, when EA Sports used to make the games, how like, oh, this was fun, like uh NASCAR Thunder 2003 or 2002, or like the chase for the cup 04, 05. That shit was fun. Even
Yeah.
NASCAR 09. Like my friend who never watched NASCAR just had NASCAR 09 on his PlayStation, and you know, we played it and it was fun. But
Yeah.
even then, there's been a good racing game in like 15 years. You got to go on the computer now to get like a good racing game, and it's called iRacing. It's a simulator. So,
Isn't that the
but
thing you
that
do
take
commentary for?
yeah. But even then, like the whole setup for that costs way too much money. I could never
Oh, I
do it.
bet.
You gotta get shifters, you gotta get pedals, you gotta get a steering wheel, you gotta get a bunch of shit.
Wait a second, Mike. Here's the thing. My question about FIFA, now FC. Is it still a microtransaction machine? Because I feel like microtransactions have just as much of a reason why gaming has been going to shit these last several years. Is it still like Ultimate Team Simulator?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
And I'm an Ultimate Team guy, and I'm gonna be real with you. I spend probably like $100 on it, right? I get some coins, and then I do that, and I've been getting lucky every year. So I just, because there was one time I spent like $300 on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get a good team, and then so I just stopped, and I was like, okay, my cap is 100, and I always get lucky, and I get like a good player. So I got, like, in the first week, I got Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh,
He's worth a lot of coins. So I just started buying good players, and now my team is crazy. My team
stacked.
is crazy.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, my team is disgusting.
Yeah, I know people that put hundreds of dollars into that game.
Yeah, no.
Specifically.
Like even Fortnite, I used to do that on Fortnite too.
Yeah.
You know.
I remember for weeks you were complaining, well, not complaining, but like you were saying like you regretted not getting the gritty dance.
Yeah. I ended up getting it though.
Of course you
Dom,
did.
my boy Dom plays Fortnite all the time. He's a junkie.
Yeah. We gotta get back on it though. You and I gotta get back on Fortnite.
He hit me up and was like, "Yo, they got the gritty on there." So I got that shit down. Naruto on there. You know, I like anime too, so I got Naruto on there. Naruto and Sasuke. Uchiha Sasuke. You know what I'm saying? I watched that shit.
I can't recall the last time I played Fortnite.
The last time I played was with you, Mike.
With me? Shit. How long ago was that? Because I can't even remember.
That was definitely like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I haven't.
It was around the Star Wars stuff, that's for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I don't get to play all that much. Like when I do play, all I play is FIFA and Black Wukong.
That's because that's like the only way you could unwind after a stressful day of work and being a dad.
Yeah, I don't even play Call of Duty anymore. I mean, I went on in the past week. I played Call of Duty like 3 times. Luckily, I won, so I would win and then get off.
You got your fix.
Yeah, I'd play a round of Rebirth and
yeah, even I don't play games like that anymore. I just have College Football 25 and GTA. That's it.
I don't even have time. Like I'm trying to like start a streaming thing because I have Twitch affiliate, so I'm trying to make a little money off of that. So it's like I don't even have time to game or stream because one, my sister's internet in her house sucks, and two, now I'm working full time basically now. Like I just don't. My hours are so crazy that I just have no energy when I get home.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good, man. So you gonna go beat these guts or what?
But whose guts? What?
There is a girl in mind that I am trying to fuck. Yes. That goes to the place.
Nah, don't fuck with me. You gotta beat the guts, bro. That's what
rearrange them. You know.
That's what I'm trying to do. You know, it's funny. You know, I'll tell you this story and then we'll wrap up because the way this happened was like so. It's crazy, and you would think I'm a fucking dork, but that's okay. So the first happened a couple weeks ago. Like these two girls around the afternoon always come into where I work. I'm not saying where I work because I'm not getting in trouble. So as they were leaving, she gives me like a high five or whatever, and she says, "Oh, I promise my hands are wet from just washing them." So, and it took every fiber of my being not to say something witty back, because you guys may not know this because I don't show it on the show, but I'm a fucking dirty joke machine. Okay, when it comes in the moment, pause. I'm there. So, and
what would you have said?
Well, I'm getting to that. What I would have said was, oh fuck, what was it? I said that something along the lines of it. That's not the only thing I know. That's not the only thing I like to feel that's wet. Something along those lines.
Maybe it's best you didn't say it.
No, but here's the thing, though. My manager was right next to me, or was like 2 feet away, so I didn't say it then. Then I saw her in the gym like a week later, and I made that joke, and then she was actually super cool with it. So I was like, "Oh my god, I'm shocked I did it." And then she made a joke about that, and I what did I say? I said, "Well, I'd like to try that water park sometime."
Jail.
Fuck you, Mike. I have something.
Jail.
And fuck you guys. I'm trying.
I'm
trying. I got her number.
I'm proud of you. You know what? Fuck off. Jail to me. You know what? I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. You know why? Because we've been telling you to do it for all this damn time, and you finally did it. So I wish I knew my applause, but I don't got the applause. But damn it, Matthew, good for you.
I just
good
don't care anymore.
Good.
Like I said, like I have that. I know I have that moral conundrum, but I'm just like, as far as like trying to talk to women, like I've been so afraid to talk to so many girls that like I feel like I had a chance with that I could have gotten to know or date, and like at some point it becomes too much where it's like, fuck, now I got to start saying something.
Bro,
you know,
I know I was trashing some women earlier, but listen, there are some dope women out there, bro. I have amazing women in my life. Okay. I do. I have a very amazing women in my life. I know some amazing women. I've met amazing women. I've dated amazing women in my life. You know what I'm saying? So there are some women out there who got their shit together. And the only way you're going to find them is if you just go talk to them. You're not going to win them all, bro. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful. That's it. And do you.
How to Spit Game with Professor Panama Part 2. That's essentially what it is.
Bro. All right, man. Take it to church.
Well, unlike the church, we're not paying $1 billion in sexual deviancy.
Whoa! We're gonna end on that note. Damn.
I had to put it. Dante put that in, and I'm just like, I gotta mention that at some point in the episode.
Bro, why is it always the Catholic Church?
Listen, as a Catholic myself, though not super practicing of it, I don't get it. What the fuck are we doing, guys?
Oh, why?
Why, bro? But anyway, I appreciate you guys checking out episode 91 of the Bromigos podcast. You can find us on your favorite podcasting platforms like Spotify, Apple, Amazon, iHeart, and so many more. You have a podcasting app, search up the Bromigos podcast. Odds are we're on there. You can follow us on Twitter at Bromigos Pod, Instagram and Facebook, The Bromigos Pod, TikTok. Our shit's blowing up on there constantly. You can follow us, the Bromigos podcast. YouTube still needs a lot of work, but the audio does upload there every 2 weeks. You can check that out. Of course, just search up the Bromigos podcast. And last but certainly not least, shout out to my buddy Cole over at Full Swap Radio for syndicating episodes of our show every Sunday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Hey, shout out to Jamingo. What up, bro?
I wonder if he's going to listen to that Trump part and he's just going to send us more messages again.
Probably. That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just don't fall over when you do it, all right?
Legitimate question, and I can take this part out if you want me to. Would we have John back on the show again?
So I would. I didn't find him that exhausting. I think Dante, we have a different perspective on it. Was he frustrating at times? Yes. He
is a stubborn old man. That's exactly what all of our friends say about him.
Stubborn, and we will all one day be stubborn old men too, if we're so lucky, right?
You're getting there.
No. Eat a dick. But I'd have him back on. Why not? Shit, yeah. Give the people what they want.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't really listen to it much, Hunter, but like, I mean, I probably would, because I believe the mission statement of this show is more or less having these types of conversations with people like that. So I stand by the mission statement of the show and what the premise of it is. So
yes. On that note, we out.
Later, bitches.
You've been listening to the Bromigos podcast.
Fuck you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Avita! That's okay! She'll be back. Another question.